2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Up next, the Trailblazers taking on the Lakers. For Portland, the Game 3 loss was a gut punch for them and this crowd. They're ready to make amends tonight. Lakers, Blazers, round one of the NBA playoffs. And this is it, Game 4 of the Western Conference quarterfinals. We're looking at what could be a very short series. This is Kevin Harlan along courtside with Brett Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge on our sideline. D.A., take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Anthony Davis was among the top candidates for last season's Defensive Player of the Year award. AD said he takes pride in his defense, adding, "Anytime guys feel they can score it on me, I take it personally." Kevin, it's going to take an awful lot to get your shots up over the brow. Back to you.
Sure does, D.A. Thank you so much. And now the Lakers starting group. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Caldwell Pope out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Harrell in at the 5 roaming the paint. And for the Trailblazers, Anthony out there with Hood. Then it's Enes Kanter. Then it's Damian Lillard. And it's Trent in at the 2 spot. It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. And here's Schroeder. Caldwell Pope outside. Back to Schroeder. Pass to James. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Harrell. Pass to Davis. Goes up with it again. Unable to get that one. Excellent D from Kanter. Pushing it up. Here's Trent. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Yeah, Hood does a good job there of surveying the floor and being ready to deliver the pass.
Here's Schroeder. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Lakers shooting their first free throws of the game. That's good from Schroeder.
The Schroeder, it's all about speed. He just changes direction and shifts into another gear, Kevin. That's where his advantage lies.
And he makes both free throws. Lillard with it. The pass to Kanter. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Back to Lillard. And Lillard throws it down.
Always an appreciation for Lillard and his build, just how rugged he is, along with that fearlessness.
Passes it to James. Fader on the way. That one doesn't drop. And it's Portland the other way.
No, it's early, but going 0 for 4 to start a game can make a team get a little bit tight.
Great positioning on the putback.
And it's not a secret. Kanter is a major factor on the offensive glass, thanks to his size, strength, and excellent hands.
Now here's Schroeder. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
As a screener, you know you're going to get hit. You're going to absorb some contact, but it's worth it. It opens up things for your teammates.
For Los Angeles, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. Portland has possession. Here's Lillard. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Trent gets the bucket.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Lillard against Schroeder. Here's LeBron. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Just again, LeBron James, his size, his speed, just impossible to stop. So hack away.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. From deep. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. The Lakers trail. And Davis, here we go. And stolen by Lillard. He kicks it to Cantor. Pass to Trent. Portland moving the ball around. Lillard misses. Anthony. And the layup falls.
I feel like Melo has always been a guy who doesn't mind banging around down low, knocking guys around a little bit, and getting great second chance opportunities.
Now here's Schroeder. 5 points in the game. Trying to get open is Davis, and it goes down 2 points. Schroeder's got 7 points. For Portland, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Trent passes to Lillard. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Loads it up for Davis. A flawless finish on the alley-oop.
And trust me, Dennis Schroeder would love to score the basketball, but his ability to set up his teammates is also effective.
Trent passes to Cantor. Three-pointer, Lillard. That shot misses. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Harrell dishes to Schroeder. Kicks it to Caldwell Pope. Clock at 6. Pass to Davis. From deep three-point range. Offensive rebound. And it's in there.
Just another example of what makes Anthony Davis such a great rebounder. Size and athleticism, but you combine that with his anticipation, and he gets a lot of secondary opportunities.
Here's Anthony. Following the basket by Anthony Davis. Goes up the baseline. Portland again missing.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And James throws it down.
LeBron exploiting the defense once again, knowing when to slash and gets himself to the rim.
And here are the Trailblazers now. After the basket by the Lakers. Lillard, the pass to Anthony. They need this, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Dennis Schroeder. The Trailblazers shooting their first free throws here for the night.
2 shots.
That's good from Anthony.
Melo's still bringing the passion to the floor. No matter what's going on around, he's still going to be a gamer.
For the Trailblazers, Robert Covington's checked in for Cantor. Little comes in for Hood, and it's Simons in for Lillard. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Marc Gasol's checked in for Harrell. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Anthony Davis. J.J. Barea's checked in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Alex Caruso in for Dennis Schroeder. Both free throws good from Anthony. Lakers leading by 3. Here's Caruso. Here's Kuzma. That shot, no good. Good D by Covington. Portland's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Little kicks to Anthony. Over James. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. And it's Kuzma with the ball for Los Angeles. Barea against Covington. James right side. There's the pass to Barea. Pocket 4. He's over Covington. The Lakers rebound. Here's Caruso. The tray. A shot by LeBron. No good. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Portland shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
At the line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Derek Jones, he's checked in for Anthony. He hits both from the stripe.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
The Lakers in the lead. Now here's LeBron. Trailblazers on D. Barea kicks to Caruso. Releases. Rebound by the Trailblazers. They come into this one following a really disappointing game on Friday.
When they ran the offense right, they found some easy shots, but on that occasion, it was few and far between.
Yeah, lots of ups and downs. One good possession, 2 bad ones, 1 good one. They could never get on a steady run and play some solid offense.
Here's Simons. Over to the left wing. Shot clock at 6. Here's Trent. It's good from about 19 feet. Trent's got his 3rd basket of the night. Lakers have gotten 7 of their first 16 field goal attempts to go down here in the first. And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to
Kuzma kicks to James. And LeBron throws it down.
What a burst of speed. LeBron turning on the Jets, getting past the D, and the big hammer.
Passes it to Trent. James against Jones. Pass to Trent. Here's Simons. He nails it, and we're tied up. Simons has got 5 now.
and he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And so it's Barea with it. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. It's LeBron with the drive. Pass to Caruso. Misses the three.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
The Trailblazers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
2 shots.
He's off on the first. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. Now LeBron. He's got 6. 1:46 left in the first quarter. And he uses the glass on the layup. He's got 8.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
Hey fans, who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise!
Here's Simons. 1 quarter. Kuzma.
Out of the way.
Kuzma outside. Six to shoot. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
And the Trailblazers making a change here. Hood's checked in, and the Lakers also making a change. Davis is checked in for James. Here's Simons. He's got 6. Hood gets the bucket.
Well, we know Hood can score. That time a nice catch-and-shoot opportunity.
Barea against Jones. Barea surveying the floor. Inside, here's Davis. Good, and it's Barea who picks up the assist.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
From deep. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. We've got more in store for you right after this. Greg, we know many guys in the NBA have range, but Damian Lillard's range, wow. He discusses with us his deep, deep shot.
I'm training in summer, before practice, after practice, pregame, these are the shots that I'm taking. And I think when you spend so much time doing it, it becomes a quality shot for you when you put the time in. And if it wasn't a comfortable shot and a shot that I felt like I could knock down comfortably, I wouldn't take it.
The team seems to support Greg that philosophy 100%.
The game has changed. Some guys would rather take a few steps back to get a cleaner look. Lillard being one of them.
And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. And for Portland guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
Taking a look at the Lakers. They've got Marc Gasol. Davis is out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Schroeder in at the one. Caldwell-Pope outside. Passes it to Kuzma. Back to Caldwell-Pope. And here's Kuzma. To the middle. Here's Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
So you're going to give AD that kind of room? Well, here's the payoff for that.
We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Now, here's Kuzma. After the miss from Damian Lillard. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And Davis sends it back.
Love that D from Davis, rises up and swats that shot away. Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Here's Schroeder, and it's sent back by Lillard. Hood deciding where to go with it. And Jones slams it in.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Covington finds Lillard. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Lillard's got the lead up to 12 now for the Trailblazers. And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for the Lakers. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Kuzma outside. Down low. And there's Davis. That's good on the assist by Kuzma. Davis has got 4 points this quarter.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Outside Hood. Lillard, bounce pass. Cantor. And Cantor throws it down.
That's right on the money from Lillard. That's how you finish a possession.
Lakers trail by 12. Caldwell-Pope outside. To the middle. Here's Davis. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Here's Lillard. Following the basket by Anthony Davis. Back to Jones. And stolen by Kuzma. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Schroeder leading the charge. Good on the triple. Caldwell-Pope's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Lakers. Pass to Cantor. Now the dish to Lillard. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Lakers trail by 7. Schroeder outside to the left side wing. Kuzma passes to Schroeder. And the layup's good off the glass.
Timeout.
Schroeder's got 9.
A
fighting through some defense right there. Schroeder showing some offensive confidence right now.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
A different look now for Portland. Carmelo Anthony's checked in for Robert Covington. Little comes in for Jones. And it's Simons in for Rodney Hood. Harrell, he's checked in for the Lakers. James comes in for Kyle Kuzma. The shot by Lillard, wide open. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Guys, a potent offense right now.
You know what, guys? And they're playing with a certain amount of assuredness in their game. That type of confidence is what leads teams to having success.
Here's Lillard, following the basket by Anthony Davis. And that one's good, Lillard. He's got 11.
Now that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
LeBron James on the wing. And good that time. James has got 10 points in the game.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Here's Simons. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. And it's Simons missing. High, arcing shot. Trailblazers leading by 3. Pass to Lillard. From deep three-point range. The rebound by Caldwell Pope.
Well, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play. And that sends Anthony Davis to the free throw line. It's on Damian Lillard. The Lakers have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight. And Portland making a change here. Trent's checked in. The Lakers also changing it up. J.J. Barea checked in for Caldwell Pope. And it's Alex Caruso in for Dennis Schroeder. And it's tied up with that one.
I just wonder for teams that are playing against Anthony Davis, with 48 minutes of that kind of length out on the floor, he just becomes an imposing player defensively.
Here's Simons. He has 6. Here's Anthony. Rebounded by the Lakers. Harrell's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Trying to get open is Davis. James with the bucket. James has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Here's Trent. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Barea kicks to Caruso. Anthony with the block.
How about Melo rising up quick to that one there? Nice shot block.
Now the pass to Little. Will it go? Anthony can't hit.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
And Harrell slams it in.
Montrezl Harrell with a throwdown that gets his teammates up.
Trailblazers trail by 4.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Now a timeout called by Portland. You have to like what we're seeing from Davis.
And they simply have no answer right now for what he's doing to them. He is making them pay.
Here's Anthony. He kicks it to Little. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And you've got to take your defense up a notch in the playoffs. He takes it up about 3 notches on that block.
Here is Barea. 4-point game. Passes it to Caruso. To the paint. And they call the foul, so he's got the and-one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
One shot. And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Los Angeles shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. That one misses for Davis. Trailblazers trail by 6. Pass to Trent. Kicks it to Little. Outside Anthony. Can they get it? Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. The Trailblazers have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight. And he's good on the first of 3.
And no matter what, one of the big positives they can take away from this game is how well they perform at the line.
Second free throw, no good. And he nails the 3rd. Lakers leading by 4. Pass to Barea. Davis inside, covered by Anthony. And that one's good by Davis.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out, give him some space, let him get to work.
The Trailblazers have gone 7 of 16, shooting just under 50% here in the second quarter. Simons, the pass to Anthony. 1:37 left in the second quarter. Great D that time from Davis.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
That's a perfect lob leading to a spectacular dunk from Davis there. Threw it up on time, on target.
Here's Simons. 6 points for him. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
That's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
To the inside, stolen by Cantor. And now Portland on the break. Here's Little, and Davis sends it back. Here's Caruso. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Inside, LeBron with the bucket. James has got the lead up to 8 now for Los Angeles.
And since the first quarter, we've seen them ease off on that long-range affair. And frankly, that's probably a good idea.
Here's Simons. 8 points for him. Six on the shot clock. And Davis sends it back. And they get it back. Cantor's shot is off.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Simons, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for the Los Angeles Lakers. Scoring, rebounding, he was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Contavious Caldwell-Pope. And Contavious, you guys were getting a lot of offensive rebounds in the first half. How important was that?
I mean, that is important, man. We got to keep them off the glass. We can't get them second shot, and we got to offensive rebound too as well. Get us some second chance at the basket and just keep working hard.
Well, you made it work in the first half, KCP. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And a heightened atmosphere we have here this evening for NBA playoff action. Hey, everybody, I'm Ernie Johnson. Got Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith by my side. Looking at the Lakers, they're on the cusp of sweeping this series, and it's an opportunity they're not ready to let slip away. They were in control in the first half and don't look like they'll be backing down in the second. And taking a look at the Lakers, Shaq, what'd you think?
LeBron has been impressive so far. He's got length, he's got strength. Look, he kind of got it all. Maybe the most versatile big man in the game.
And Kenny, what did you see from Portland?
Their three-point shooters struggle to get into a rhythm. It's a mental thing. You start clanking them, and your teammates start. It's contagious. Now, percentage-wise, shooting in the low 30s, it's not horrific, but it's not great. And they have to improve their accuracy from deep in the second half, or they're going to have a hard time coming back.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round one. You look at Anthony Davis in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round one. Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the court for the Trailblazers, Enes Kanter is out there with Anthony. Then it's Damian Lillard. Then it's Rodney Hood. And it's Trent in at shooting guard. And that one's good, Anthony.
Carmelo really has great footwork down low, showing off the feel right there when he gets near the paint.
Hood against LeBron. And Anthony sends it back. Here's Trent. And the three off target.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Here's Lillard. After the basket by Montrezl Harrell. Shot is good in the Los Angeles leads. Cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Damian Lillard.
Damian doesn't need a lot of time to get a shot off and found some space there.
Here's Schroeder. Portland grabs the miss. Kanter's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Hood kicks to Lillard. The teardrop falls in. Lillard's got 15.
Well, the defense sinking and filling the lane, but Lillard stops short and floats one over the top.
LeBron outside. The pass to Davis. Caldwell-Pope outside. No good on the three.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Fires it up. Trent can't hit.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Now here's James. 16 points for him. LeBron is doubled. Davis the pass to Harrell. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Harrell's got his third bucket of the night.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Covington's checked in for the Trailblazers. Jones comes in for Anthony, and then for the Lakers. Marcus All's checked in for Anthony Davis, and Kyle Kuzma's subbed in for LeBron.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the Mobile One block.
And it's a different kind of defense teams play in the postseason. More in-your-face, physical, high-energy plays like that one.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Lillard outside.
One made three formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see. Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Yeah, you got to be careful with Schroeder. He's explosive. And he's good at finding his way to the line because he uses that quickness well.
The Lakers have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now. Good from Schroeder. Schroeder hits them both. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Lillard the pass to Covington. Outside Hood. Passes to Trent. Portland moving the ball around. Jones kicks to Lillard. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Lillard's got 7 points here in this quarter.
First three of the half. Second of the game. Can he beat up?
Schroeder against Lillard. Schroeder passes to Harrell. Shot clock at 5. Here's Kuzma. Los Angeles with another miss. And so it's Covington who brings up the ball for Portland. Lillard fires away from way outside. And the Trailblazers another three.
It feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. And the Lakers with another miss. Trailblazers trail by 4. Trent can't hit.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
And the shot is good.
And how about that display of athletic ability? Kuzma can contort his body when converting on those difficult shots.
Now, here's Lillard. 21 points in the game. And it's off from three-point range. Lakers leading by 6. There's Schroeder. Basket good. Schroeder's got 13 points.
And you gotta love Schroeder, just never afraid about taking it all the way up to the hole.
Lillard outside. His three-pointer's off the mark. LA's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Schroeder against Lillard. Schroeder passes to Harrell. Back to Schroeder to the right side. And Kuzma with the basket on the assist by Schroeder. And it's an 11-point Los Angeles lead. Portland's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Right wing to end the run. Gasol with the rebound. Gasol's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Now, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
For Los Angeles, they have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7. First one falls for him.
The compliment that Harrell gets often is the fact that he's just so tireless a worker, and that energy is something that both coaching staffs and teammates appreciate.
Little, he's checked in for Portland, and Fernie Simons comes in for Damian Lillard, and then for Los Angeles. Barea comes in for Caldwell Pope, and it's Alex Caruso in for Dennis Schroeder. And that one goes in, 2 from the line that time.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Trailblazers trail by 13. Simons, the pass to Hood. To halt the run, and that's 2 points on the layup. Hood's got 7.
How about the strength shown there by Rodney Hood? He has that great frame, and he shrugs off the defense that time.
Here's Kuzma, and Kuzma slams it in.
Making the most of the screen, that's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Here's Little after the basket by Los Angeles. Put on the wing. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You got to be careful with Rodney Hood. You love to watch him work the defense over, get inside and draw fouls like that.
Portland, they have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line. That free throw good from Hood.
One of the big calling cards for Rodney Hood and why he can compete at this level is his athleticism. So as long as he believes in that, he can continue to make contributions to any team.
Anthony's checked in for Derek Jones. Both free throws good from Hood. Here's Caruso. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Pass to Kuzma. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Robert Covington picks one up.
And this happens when Kuzma is aggressive. When he's looking to score, he makes the D react.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. First free throw is good.
And the edge Kuzma plays with is terrific. A tough, versatile player who plays with a real hunger to keep getting better.
And both free throws good for Kuzma. Hood with it. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Carmelo. And he makes that one. Anthony's got 10 points in the game.
There's no stopping Melo there. Too strong for any kind of defense. It's going to take a bit more than that.
Correa against Hood. And there's the pass to Kuzma. Harold down low. He can't hit that time. Good D by Covington. And so it's Covington who brings up the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. Shot is good in the Los Angeles leads. Cut down now to just 9 in the basket from Anthony.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Now here's Correa. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
Correa against Hood. Count it.
Yeah, Hood hustling and running the floor so well in transition.
Los Angeles leading by 7. And the Lakers call time here.
Giving up a run here. Can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a fourth? I'm not sure.
Gentry checked in for the Trailblazers. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for the Lakers. James comes in for Montrezl Harrell. LeBron outside. And James throws it down hard.
Never get tired of LeBron James in the air doing wonderful things.
Trailblazers trail by 9. Passed a little. Bounce pass from Hood. 1:36 left to play in the third. Basket counts. Hood's got 13.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Davis looking for an opening. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Davis has got 25 points in the game.
Now, we've played this record before as AD is getting on a roll here and carrying his team on the offensive end.
Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
Yeah, the body language right now is not looking good for this basketball team. The game might be out of reach, but they have to avoid mistakes like that.
And the Lakers making a change here. Schroeder's checked in. Now, here's Kuzma. He's got 13.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Schroeder against Hood. Pass to Simons. Anthony down low. He's guarded by Schroeder. Just 4 to shoot. Anthony's shot is off.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Many times you don't like that shot selection, but sometimes when you're just feeling it in transition when no one's on you, great shot there.
And here are the Trailblazers now, following the 3 by the Lakers. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Ball's knocked loose. Cantor, the pass to Simons. Here's Anthony. Kept alive. Cantor kicks to Little. Hood drives in and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And so it's Los Angeles with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. We'll return shortly. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And we're with you again as our round 1 coverage continues. And on the court for the Lakers to start the 4th. Up front, it's Kuzma and Davis. Then it's LeBron James. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. And it's Caruso in at the shooting guard position.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
James against Hood. And James gets it to go. James has got the lead up to 14 now for the Lakers.
Now LeBron does so many things so very well, including handling the ball and getting to where he wants to go.
Outside Anthony. Lets it go with a 3. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws. Kyle Kuzma picks one up. And he hits the first of 3. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Trent's checked in. The Lakers also with a sub. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Alex Caruso. And he sinks the second.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
And he makes all 3. And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for Los Angeles. They've led by as many as 14 points. The drive by James.
Well, it looks like he's got just one of those good feels tonight. That means trouble for the opponent.
Trailblazers trail by 13. Lillard outside. Shoots over Schroeder. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Now here's Hood. Outside Anthony, wide open. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Rodney Hood. That's his first foul. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And here is Los Angeles now. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. They grab their own miss, and he gets the bucket. Davis has got 29 in the game.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Here's Trent. That's a 2 from Lillard, and that one hits back iron. High post, Davis. Loads it up for Davis.
Well, how about LeBron reading the defense, waiting and being patient there until the gap opened up to deliver.
Here's Trent. He kicks it to Lillard. An absolute bomb from three-point range. He's got 24.
He has been an absolute wrecking ball from outside during this half, guys.
Caldwell Pope outside. Portland grabs the miss.
Well, the D's so tight on him and makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 6 assists here tonight. Here's Trent. Lillard outside. From deep. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Davis has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Kicks to James. He feeds it to Harrell. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. 10 points for Montrezl Harrell.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Now here's Lillard. Rebound by Harrell. Here's Schroeder. That 3 off the mark. Trailblazers trail by 20. Trent passes to Lillard. Bounce pass from Hood. Portland moving the ball around. 5 to shoot. Here's Lillard again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Harrell, that's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
You'd love to bottle up the energy that Harrell plays for. Hustle points coming through.
Trent passes to Lillard. Hood against LeBron. Takes a 3. Trent gets the bucket.
That's the kind of deed that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Hood against LeBron. Count it. LeBron's got 10 points in just the second half.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Pass to Anthony. Here's Trent. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. And the pass to Hood. Lets the 3 fly. And the ball goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Hood. Robert Covington's checked in for Anthony.
Robert Covington.
Los Angeles leading by 21. Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. Lillard against Schroeder. Passes it to Harrell. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Launches a 3. The shot no good. And the Trailblazers going the other way. Here's Lillard. Makes it off the glass. Lillard's got 26.
Well, for a guy who used to be more proficient in the half-court game, Lillard's showing that nowadays he's just as dominant in transition.
Now Davis. Shoots over Covington, and it's Davis missing. And oh, here we go. Covington's got it. The fast break chance. Hits the three-point bomb. Trent's got a couple of three-pointers now in the 4th for the Trailblazers. Los Angeles has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Timeout called the Lakers.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
Present our New Balance Player of the Game, Dennis Schroeder.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots and also finishing strong.
And he'll head into the second round with his confidence at its highest level. He couldn't have picked a better time to take his game up a notch. Now here's LeBron. And Damian Lillard pulls it down.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Trent can't hit. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. It's a 16-point game.
Well, that's pretty good mechanics for a big guy who has spent tireless hours in the gym becoming more consistent with that J.
Now here's Covington. Lillard outside. Drains it from 17 feet out. Lillard's got 17 points here in the second half.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Lakers working the ball around now. Davis finds Caldwell Pope. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got 4 assists in the game.
Now the big man, the brow, a teammate, and does a great job of seeing uncovered.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. Anthony Davis really making a difference here.
And he's in a complete groove right now. I don't think they can stop him altogether, but they at least need to make him work a little harder than he has been.
Points for the game.
Defensively trying to prevent LeBron James is too good.
Here's Trent. He's guarded by Schroeder. Trent can't hit. Lakers leading by 22. Schroeder outside. He dishes it to LeBron. Shot on the wing. Rebounded by Covington. Covington's got his 6th rebound on the night.
And guys, just really impressed. They made big plays when it counted, and that's why it's going to be on to the next round for Los Angeles.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
Hugely satisfying.
Oh! Yikes! Look out below!
About that finish.
Yeah, there's just pinball action going on right now. Once LeBron gets in there, He's going to finish.
And 101 left in the left of the wing. 6 to shoot. .54 seconds to play in the final quarter. Schroeder outside. Floats it up for Davis. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
You love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Lillard with it, now guarded by Harrell, and Davis sends it back. And here is James. Davis inside, Covington's there. Plenty of daylight on that shot.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this one.
Yep, that one goes in there. Lillard's got 30 points.
Lillard just plays with great confidence to find any scoring.
And they're going to print Simmons through the end game.
A tremendous series. Watching how well these guys played a unit got to hurry for round 2 matchup.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, LeBron. You have accomplished so much in this league. How have you sustained it for this long?
You know, it's only a select few. It's not many who make it to this point, and I would never take the game for granted. That's why I try to give everything I can till I can't give no more. And I've been around some great players, great coaches, great organizations, and for me to have this opportunity right here means a lot, and I'm very humble.
Well, we appreciate all the work you've put in, man. Congratulations. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA Western Conference quarterfinals. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. So long, everyone.